Alright, good morning YouTube, good morning everybody, welcome back to another Bullish Bears live stream. It is Monday, it is March 11th. Is it possible to get an educational video on how to chart on Forex, how to trade right on Forex? It would be really helpful. Yeah, yo, absolutely, we could definitely work on a video like that for you, no problem. I would say when it comes to charting, most charting systems and styles are going to work for most markets, right? So as long as there's heavy liquidity in it, you're going to be able to use supply and demand, you're going to be able to use market structure or ICT style concepts because there's enough liquidity moving the market. If you're trading something like, I don't even know, even something smaller, like Pfizer. I think Pfizer. It's not. It has good volume. You could trade options on it. You could buy in and out of the stock itself, but it's not as liquid as you would see something like Apple or Microsoft, especially not Spire NQ. So just something to sort of be aware of. But you could always start. Is he in? He's not even in the live stream. Yeah, I was gonna say you could always start trading or charting futures and then go to the Forex just to get a feel for it. Alright, here's what I'm looking out for, guys, on the NASDAQ. I'm looking for the sell side liquidity sweep. This is on the higher time frame. This is the hourly. You would also see this on like the 3-hour, the 6-hour. You would probably see this one. So this is a pretty strong sell side liquidity right here. A lot of stop hunts right under that. And we have a demand zone along with an order block, a 1-hour order block. So that would be this zone right here would be our 1-hour order block. So I'm going to be looking for an entry inside the order block inside the demand zone right after we reject or break through that sell side liquidity. So I'm going to be looking for some type of candle to form, break below, wick, and I'll enter once we start rejecting, pushing back out of this zone. What else could we be looking for? That's on the NASDAQ. On ES, however, I'm looking for a short setup, so it will depend on whichever one looks cleaner. This was a 1-hour demand zone. We held it up once for a nice push higher. We tried to hold it again, and we have been sort of squeezing on it. We broke below it, so what I'm looking for at this point is I'm looking for us to come back above, retest it, and push back lower. Just like I had right over here. Still looking for the same thing. About almost a 6-to-1 risk to reward. We'll call it a 5-to-1. It depends on the entry. And, you know, don't forget, add to your winners, let your winners run, cut your losses short. Let's see. Let me just make sure everything is going all right. Looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Make sure I got the right screen up. Yep. All right. Let's check out crude oil. I'm curious to see if that no, it didn't. Okay, good. Then I don't feel too bad. Man, we caught this at the bottom last night. The bottom. I got out like right over here too for like a small loss because I didn't feel like monitoring a trade all night. So crude oil, we've got some buy side liquidity right here. We got some more buy side liquidity, right? Let's see, clone, control drag. So if I just control dragged it, oh, that's so cool. So let's connect that, some crude oil buy side liquidity levels, fair value gap on crude oil. This was sort of my final target for crude oil longs last night. So that's why I didn't really have much confidence in it. What else we got? And this is crude oil. Let's see if we got any 30-minute zones or anything like that. Not seeing much at all. Let's check out some gold. Gold. Strong moves on gold lately. So strong. Yo, this trade worked out perfectly. Alright, we got market open. Let's check it out. What do we got? Where are we? I'm going to be careful on ES. It does look like it is creating a bear flag and looks like it wants to spike and push higher here.
Do we have the pump in here?
Yeah. The book map is not working right now on TOS for ES. Very strange. But yeah, again, I'm looking for us to push higher. Don't forget my setup was a short position inside this demand zone. I do want to see if we have any 15-minute supply zones. Not really, but I'm going to consider starting a position on ES shorts. Let's see. I do want to be patient on this. Turn extended trading hours on that. Let's see if I enter here. Stop loss is really only like, keep it tight, go right there. I'll start that. We'll enter that position. We'll take a look at that. I like that rejection on the NASDAQ. If we do get that push higher one more time on ES, I do want to enter a couple contracts short ES 51.8225. Need one more push up. Stop loss is going to be 51.86, so not even a 5-point stop. Very tight risk reward on this. Look at the NASDAQ, very weak on the NASDAQ right now. NASDAQ's coming right for that sell side liquidity down here. So I'm really being careful right now because to think about it, I have two setups, right? One setup is long on NASDAQ if we sweep the sell side liquidity and hit that order block and demand zone. But my other position is short on ES. Oh man, look at those shorts are definitely going to look good right now. But yeah, ES also has been looking good to the short side. NASDAQ has been weaker. We want to know where NVIDIA is. NVIDIA is back below 850 right now, guys. It's at 849, trying to climb. So there's that sell side liquidity. We just wicked off of it on the NASDAQ. I'm still not in any trades right now. Still have some sell limits on the ES right up here. Any 30-minute zones? There's really no zones to be aware of at the moment. There's nothing really standing out saying, like, this right here, this is going to play out. Maybe gold long, because gold is just incredibly bearish lately. But let's get VIX back up on there. Let's just keep an eye on everything. Apple pushing green on this candle, but other than that, equities are very weak right now. Yeah, there's ES again pushing off. I did not get my entry short. Would have been a perfect entry. Would have really caught the top on this push lower, guys. So I'm staying patient. If we get a displacement and a fair value gap, then I'll at least have my second entry. There we go, ES. Come on back up. Come on up. So again, ES, I have my short positions at 51.8250. Target on these would be the 15-minute demand zone. Down over here is 51.5625. This is almost a 7-to-1 risk to reward. We'll look to add to this trade if it is a winner. Gotta remember too, guys, if you're trading like a 3-to-1 risk to reward, right, and it's a winner, you get your proper confirmation on it and you add to your winner, then that winner becomes a 4-to-1, right? And you're able to really minimize your losses and capitalize on your winners and turn some average winners into even bigger winners. Oh, that's right. I was messaging Somebody back on the community. Apple with some strength right now, guys. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at on Apple. Apple's probably the strongest equity we got right now. Had a gap and go. Look at that. Gapped up from 170.72 to 172.92. So it's about a $2 gap on Apple, and it's pushing higher. Do wonder if Apple has any news that is helping that push higher. Let's take a quick look. Top 10 trending stocks on Wall Street. Nothing. Apple iOS 18 reportedly introduced hearing aid mode. Nothing crazy that would expect a move like this. So really just keeping an eye on that volume too. Really want ES to come back into this zone. Really like an entry up there for shorts. It's tight stop loss on that. Alright, let's see. So that sell side liquidity was swept on NASDAQ. We're pulling back up from it at the moment. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and I just realized we had an area of interest that we hit on the weighted index. So again, I'm just staying patient on this. I have some sell orders out on ES way up here. There we go. There we go. NASDAQ with some good buying pressure. Again, I do have some sell orders out on ES. We're coming up close to them right now. So close. I might move. Let's see. I don't know. That's some good buying pressure. I'm gonna move. I want to move my entry down a little bit to make sure I get filled. How far are we moving this down? No, I'll wait. Let's see if we want to get that good entry up there.
I need a charger.
Okay. Guys, I'm setting out those orders there. I'm also going to be right back. Give me one sec. To my entry. Alright, I'm back. ES is just dancing around right now. I do still have those short orders. Definitely considering grabbing the shorts now. 40 seconds on the 5 minute. Just gonna be patient. Because you know what it is? This 15 on ES. And I'm sure NASDAQ too. Yeah, we gotta be careful that the 15s don't turn into demand zones. So look at the 15 right here. Looks like it could be a demand zone. 15 right here. Could not be because we wicked below it. So I'm just really staying patient right now. It's keep just missing my my entry on ES shorts. So hopefully we get one more push up. Now, it looks like we might want to break and go higher because that sell side liquidity engulfing candle and everything on NASDAQ, That looks like we might want to go higher on NASDAQ. I'm still going to take my shorts at 51.8225 on ES. Definitely annoyed that Bookmap's not working on TOS right now. It's dumb. Pretty sure it's ES at VWAP too. Yeah, so it's like we got all this resistance up here. I'm definitely looking for a short entry. I'm just being patient on that entry. I really want that 51.8225. If I had my limit orders out earlier, I would have been in them already. London and Asia high. Right, that's true. Got to be aware of the different sessions. Session highs, session lows. I mean, I hope we don't sweep those. It's definitely going to hit my stop. Throwing out some buy side, throwing out some sell side liquidity. Just being aware of it. Yep, NASDAQ with the strength. Apple gapping and going. Oh man, oh man. Microsoft trying to be strong. Meta with some weakness. Yo, ES does not want to give me that entry. But look how strong the weighted index is down here, guys. Oh, who wants a weighted index video? Because I'm working on that. I'm probably going to drop it today. I'm going to go over how to get the weighted index chart, how I chart the weighted index, and how I use it when I'm day trading. So that's going to be a cool video. If you guys want that, definitely let me know in the chat. Alright, ES is not giving me that entry. I'm also looking at that Bookmap YouTube thing. It's pretty funny still. Imagine trading off a YouTube Bookmap. That'd be crazy. Look how choppy we are, though. If we're looking at a Bookmap, look how choppy we are. Here's some buying pressure, selling pressure, buying pressure, selling, buying, selling, buying. Now I'm a little nervous for the shorts. Would really need a quick push higher and then another rejection lower. Because now a lot of equities look like they have some strength. Tesla strength, Apple strength. Weighted index has been pretty strong. I want to see regular trading hours, 15-minute on the weighted index. There's got to be something over here. 30. Alright, there goes the 30. Alright, so let's see if we get a push higher. Still looking at the 15 though on ES. What's a 30 looking like? What's a 45 looking like? When's the 45 close? 45 closes in 40 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. We'll see how this 15 closes on ES. Depending how we close, I might have my short entry on this next 15-minute candle. And stop loss previous 15's high. And we'll take it from there. 17 seconds left. Do we have any news today? Nope. News is all tomorrow and the following. So we're just staying patient. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna start my entry yet. Weighted index has still been pushing higher. I have my entry still at this Same spot up here. I'm looking at these wicks. It's telling me that, sellers are keep stepping and trying to push it lower. The wick's right up in here. Come on, give us that push. Look how strong the weighted index has been. Let's see the 15-minute on NASDAQ. See if NASDAQ has any supply zones. Sort of looks like we have some supply zones right up here. So you see the selling pressure, basing candle sell-off, basing candle sell-off with continuation. So we're going to mark this one out real quick as a supply zone. Could look for a short on NASDAQ up there. Check out the 30-minute, make sure we're not missing anything on the higher time frames. 45, 1 hour. A little bit of the 1 hour right there. So again, I'm just going to throw out a trend line, and that's it. I'll know. Might move my limit orders up on ES. I'm going to keep one sell order at 51.8225. I'm going to move the other one a little deeper into the zone. No. We'll see. We'll see how we react when we get up there. At the moment, I have one sell order, 51.8225. These wicks, man, they keep stepping in before we even get there, though. I'm going to, yeah, I don't think we're going to go higher than that, actually. I'm going to bring my stop losses down closer. And I'm going to look for an entry. Actually, how's the 30 looking? 30's got to close too. Yeah, I'm going to look to enter at the top of this current 5-minute candle. So I want to get short in these wicks up here. So I want buyers to step back in now, push us back higher, get some shorts. Stop loss will be above this previous swing high right here. Show you guys. Why is my stop loss there? Because if I was entering on the 15-minute time frame, that's where my stop loss would be. I am considering getting right into these shorts right now, because looking at the 15-minute time frame, it looks like we should break and continue. Keep an eye on that. That's the range of that previous 15-minute candle. Let's go sleep Paris, wake up in Tokyo. Come on NASDAQ, let's push higher and bring ES to my entry. Let's go. No, not lower, not yet.
A poet you are not.
Dude, for real, man. Let's see. Come on, let's go back higher a little bit. Weighted index looking weak. Oh, there goes NASDAQ with the weakness. Let's see. Still looking for that, where is it? That order block demand / sell side liquidity grab. Whichever wants to play out will play out. I'll be patient. I feel like NASDAQ might want to push higher. I feel like it does want this 15-minute supply zone up here would be great. Because then also if we're able to get a short position in that 15-minute, we're able to get pretty heavy on the cons depending on your risk management and really have a nice 8-to-1 on that risk to reward. That's really good. But also, do we have any fair value gaps? We did have this little one right here, which we are rejecting, trying to reject. We had this one right here on ES. I guess that would have been my extra confirmation on ES to go short. Let's see. We had all those wicks inside that fair value gap. So now I might look for my entry to be like let's say somewhere around here, stop loss up here. Sort of bull flagging on Nasdaq right now. Let's see how that plays out. Just bounced off version on NQ. Nice, nice. Here we go. So I'm gonna look to enter my short positions right at this 51.7925. Stop loss is gonna be the highs, the previous highs. These 51.8250. Come on, give us that push. Give us that push. We want to go higher. Come on, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's see. Struggling. Us struggling makes me want to start the position here, due to the fact that we might not even come back there. So we'll see if we get one more push. Maybe enter a little lower. Damn, yep, I missed my entries today, guys. Definitely missed I was right on the direction. It was right where we would reject. Just missing those entries today. I'm not gonna chase it down here. I'm just not. Long days lately. Can't trade if things aren't going smoothly in life, because then you're not gonna go smoothly with your trading. Yeah, it was a nice short setup. Would have been 10 points in the money already on ES. That's okay. We're just chilling. See if ES wants to pull back, give us that entry. I don't think it will at this point. Just staying patient. Nasdaq, a little bit of selling pressure. Just chilling right now, guys. Not rushing into anything, not rushing at anything. What moving averages? Oh no, that was the other day. Some buying pressure on Nasdaq right here, and look at the buying pressure on the weighted index too. So again, I'm not chasing shorts down here. I'm just not. Can't chase. If I missed my entry, I missed my entry and have to wait for the next trade setup, period. Not chasing. You chase and you just destroy your risk to reward. If we create a fair value gap on the 5-minute, that's another story. I might look to enter that because the 15-minute looks like it'll want to continue on ES. There goes Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, shorts are taking it today. I'm just being either too patient on my entry or just not going to take any trades. That's just how it is. Some days you shouldn't take trades. You gotta know what's going on in your surroundings, what's going on in your household, what's going on in general. How are you doing mentally, physically? Look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love that. Great push lower. Again, really, really good stuff. Missing it. It's okay. I'm not freaking. I'm going, oh, I'm missing this trade. It's going without me. The market's moving without me. Guess what? The market's always moving without you. Just because it's moving doesn't mean you have to be in it. Now, did I miss a fantastic trade entry on these shorts right here? Perfect trade, perfect setup. I'm even show you guys. Called that out last night. I was doing some, sending out some setups. What? I didn't take my setup. I didn't take my plan. I did not execute too much. Like I said, too much going on. Too much going on. Here we go. I'd like to see us break below the 1 hour demand, 51.86 retest, and use it as supply to target the 51.60 area. Said that, let's see when that was. Yesterday at 11:30 a.m. This is yesterday in the morning. I said I want to see it break this demand zone, this 51.86 demand zone. Come back, retest it as supply. Aim back, we retested it as supply, and sell off from there. So far, from that setup, call out, whatever you want to call it, if you took it, let's see. Over 10 points at the moment. I do think it's going to want to continue lower as well. Now, I don't think we're going to come back to this area, so I'm going to be looking for us to either create a fair value gap, or I'm going to look for us to sell off a bit. But I'm going to look to enter on some type of pullback. Cannot chase anymore. Cannot chase at this point. Market is still in a range. Look how strong the weighted index is right there. Market is still in a range. Yo, my neck is killing me. That's why I'm not trading today too, bro. I feel like crap lately, but that's okay. So, looking for a fair value gap to form on the 5-minute on ES. If we push higher on this 5-minute, might even consider just getting short on this 5. We'll see. Might be patient at this point. Because, again, just like let the 15-minute close. We got 2 minutes till the 15 closes. If it does close well, then we could look for an entry based off the 15 creating a supply zone, right? So I could look for that continuation. But if it doesn't and we want to have a really strong green candle here, we're not going to get that continuation, and I'm going to be jumping in a trade that goes against me. So NASDAQ closed what would have been its fair value gap on the 5-minute. So let's see if we do want that continuation now. ES is much weaker. Much weaker. Yeah, I really want to take ES short right now. But I'm not going to. Meta new low a day. Meta gapped, so Meta was above 500 for a little bit. It gapped below 500 and pushed lower this morning. Something to be aware of. Very bearish. Tesla's making new high days. Tesla's back above 182, above that 180 key psych level. Nope, there we go on ES to continue to the downside. NASDAQ to continue to the downside as expected. The NASDAQ can't even create that liquidity, right? Oh, there we go. Wow, that's crazy, man. Wow. Again, definitely not disappointed on missing ES. Yeah, I'd say disappointed, but it's like not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna go about my day. Doesn't change anything. A little bit of SMT divergence, smart money divergence right now. We have the ES creating a higher low, but it does look like it might want to drop lower than that. And NASDAQ created that lower low. Something to be aware of. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. 15 minutes definitely telling me continuation on ES. and Nasdaq. But only other thing I'll notice is this order block, 1 hour order block, the liquidity sweep, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of that liquidity sweep anymore. This one maybe. Like if we're looking at a higher time frame, this one still has, it doesn't really have that much potential. Maybe on like the 3 hour, but nah. These shorts want it. I'm staying patient. Weighted index does look like it might want to reverse here though. That's crazy though. Missed out on a bit over 10, 15 points on ES. I'm deleting those limit orders. Clearly missed it. That's wild. I do think we're going to pull back here. Apple looks like it has a bit of strength. I'll show you guys. Got Apple trying to push higher. Looking at the relative strength watch list, right? So guys, if you're looking to trade options or equities, a good trick is to look at the relative strength watch list. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a watch list of all the large cap stocks. Meta, AMD, Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, all of them. And you're going to want to organize it, sort it by percent change. By sorting it by percent change, it doesn't do by the dollar value, which helps to see which one really has the most strength according to its actual value, right? So a dollar move on Apple is going to be a much higher percent change than a dollar move on Microsoft, because Microsoft is $400, Apple's only $173. So once we're sort of aware of that, we're able to say, okay, which one's relatively stronger is Tesla today? Okay, well, Tesla calls would have been printing all day so far. Which one's the weakest today? Meta. Look at Meta. Meta has been the weakest today. It is still making new low a day right now. So that's a good trick for those of you who trade options. Alright, wow, ES, okay. ES is definitely hurting my feelings now, but I guess I did that to myself by not entering on the trade. But it is what it is. Damn. Damn. Staying patient on it. Yep, there's that. Nice. That's exactly what I was looking for on the weighted index. We had a hanging man candle, or an inverse hanging man candle, small little body, think of it as the head. Then the long wick. That's the body of a hanging man, I guess. But yeah, no, usually we'll get some type of pop inverse to that on the following. But I want to see if we could sweep that previous high. Is that straight? No. Now it is. Staying patient at this point, because now look at that. Nasdaq did not hit my entry. Amazon new low a day. That's crazy. Look at these bears, guys. Man, ES. Again, had the direction right today, had the setup right, had everything right. I just didn't pull the trigger today. I know that physically, mentally, not 100 right now, so I'm not going to force anything. No divergences anywhere really, except how much stronger than ES is to the downside than the Nasdaq is. But still, man, that's crazy. That's definitely going to go hit that target down here on ES. And again, this was that original setup. Yo, 7-1's crazy. That's crazy. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. It's not alright, but whatever. We journal it. We note it. Again, it was in the right direction. We'll get them next time. VIXs keep pushing higher. It's usually weaker in the market. Look at that wick off of demand, though, on the NASDAQ. Yep, there goes ES. Wants to continue. Wants to go to this target down here. Still can't believe ES, it's not working on Bookmap MTOS today. I think Nasdaq's gonna want to continue here. I sort of want to take some Nasdaq shorts, but not rushing it here. Yes, looks like it wants to continue. Tesla new high a day. Almost a base drop though on the NASDAQ. Yeah, I sort of want to take NQ right here. Yeah, I'm going to take an NQ short. Reason for that is Apple just displayed some weakness. Looks like a base drop right here. There we go. Target will be a quick scalp. We'll see how the market holds. Apple weakness, I'm going to add to this. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. See if we get a nice drop from here. But now NASDAQ is waking off of a demand zone. So let's be careful. But it's used this demand zone before, and we do have an order block a little deeper into it. So that's sort of what I'm targeting on these shorts, just for a quick scalp. 18126, it's my target right there. It's like 30 points though. No, that can't be it. Like right down here? Yeah, like 20 points away. Stay patient on this. 140 left on the 5-minute. Weighted index looks crazy weak right now. Stop loss is going to be at this previous candle's high. I'm going to move this over. Yeah, look at the buyers stepping in though. They ain't no joke. Apple buyers stepping in. Staying patient. Look at that, look at that. Ooh. I'm holding these for a sec. Just for a sec. Yeah, I mean, we have NASDAQ at demand. We have ES waking off of the area of interest, but not a demand zone. So we'll see. We'll see if this is just a pullback before continuation or what. 20 seconds in this 5-minute. Tesla with a big sell-off. Really looking for continuation of the downside here, but buyers are stepping in. I don't like that ES rejection candle right there too. Because remember now, Nasdaq has been a bit stronger. Probably gonna stop out of these. I am in just very light Nasdaq shorts from the previous candle. Okay, let's see. My target is this area right here. It's about 30 points from where we are right now. Very good. I want to see a strong sell-off here, guys. Like fast. Weighted index week. Oh my god, guys, I used an icy hot. I don't know if I rubbed my eyes after or what, but Jesus, it's like in my face. I had it on my neck, maybe that's why. Still in these shorts. I like how weak the weighted index looks. Makes me think we might even see continuation. Nice drop, nice drop. Staying patient on this right now. Again, looking at the 15-minute time frame, it does look a lot more bearish than bullish. Look how weak ES has been. Look how weak the Nasdaq has been. But mostly ES has been the weakest. Weakest link is ES today. We had a perfect entry. Well, would have had a perfect entry on that. Had a perfect setup on it. Didn't take it. I'm waiting on the Nasdaq right here to break. The problem is Apple's having trouble going lower. It's still red on this candle, but it's every time it tries to push lower, buyers step back in and push it higher. So if Apple gives up, we're going lower. Weighted index pushing lower. Just bears look like they want it. ES pushing lower. VIX pushing higher. Bears look like they want it. Would not go long here. There we go. Apple with some pressure. Come on, Nasdaq, feel that. Need Nvidia to drop too. Nvidia's been slowly struggling to drop today. There we go. Nvidia, Apple. Give us one drop. Give us a few drops. You know, we got a minute 30 left. We'll wait. Take your time, market. There we go. There we go. One more drop. One more drop. Don't wick off of demand like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Apple fighting that buying pressure again. Hate to see it. Same with Nvidia. Yeah, I mean, buyers are trying to step in here. I do still have that order block down here that I wanted to enter in. So I'm still sort of waiting on that. We are creating a higher low at the moment. Want to see how this 5-minute closes. Gotta remember, though, that 15-minute has still been very bearish. We have 30 seconds for the 15 to close, too, actually. So, yeah. Five seconds. 1 second. Alright, let's see. I don't know. I'm not. That's tough. That's tough. I want to see if we could go lower. I don't know if we will. Hard stops right at the top of that candle, but we'll see. Weighted index still trying to push lower, but Nasdaq is finding buyers down here. What time is it? No, 10:15. I see buyers keep trying to step in here. Nasdaq was basing out while the weighted index kept trying to push lower. That's divergence. We know Nasdaq's been stronger than ES all day. ES has been making new lows. Nasdaq made a new low and then sort of chopped. I did still want this order block down here though, so maybe we chop, then get one more quick drop. I'll exit my short positions, maybe even flip it into a long position. Would really like to see Apple push lower from here. Same with Meta. If Meta can make a new low a day, that'd be great. Tesla continue lower. Same with Nvidia. Want Nvidia lower. These are main strong equities to watch when trading something like the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq is something to watch when you're trading those equities. What's going on, YouTube? You guys got any questions? Definitely let me know. Still not looking good on these shorts on Nasdaq. Still staying patient though. How's that 30-minute looking? Yeah, we'll see. Apple had a bit of a spike up, but it did reject. Ooh, Nvidia buying pressure. Nvidia buying pressure. Big no-no on that. Aw, really? That's how it is, market? Because Nvidia is trying to fly. If Nvidia gets hit with sellers, I'll add to this short before stopping out. Nope. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty strong. Oh my god, my eyes are burning. Yeah, definitely not a fan, because again, we rejected that demand zone almost perfectly. This is exactly what happens when you don't. Alright, I'm out of the shorts, obviously, stopped out of those. But this is exactly what happens when you don't stick to the plan. 100% what I had. Trade plan was ES short off this broken demand zone. Didn't take it. That would have been perfect. Perfect trade. Perfect setup. 20 points. Easy 20 points. ES. Didn't take it. Why didn't I take it? Didn't pull the trigger. What else we got? Nasdaq. I mean, I just shorted off demand. That's a little ridiculous if you ask me. But Nasdaq, my trade setup was this order block. Did not get that. So traded against the plan. What happened? Got wrecked because of it. Not wrecked. Still trade nice enough size that it's okay, but we just took out a fair value gap on the 5-minute on ES. I'm gonna enter a short on ES here. Do I really want to enter a short on ES here? Am I just chasing? We'll see. I mean, I'm in a light short ES. Fill was pretty bad. That's okay. Stop is 15-minute, previous 15-minute high. So now my short trade is looking like this. Two to one. How's the 15 looking on that? ES looks like it does want to continue. So I am going to add to this trade in just a moment. Now we're gonna add to this ES trade, this short trade. Targeting demand. Stop is right up here. Might go for two today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Not liking it's not even the market structure. It's just my trading execution. Today and last Monday too is very difficult because there's a lot going on. When you got things going on at home and you can't think straight, you can't, or you're not feeling good. When you don't feel good or things aren't going smooth, you're not going to trade correctly. You're going to run into some problems. Whether you got 10 years experience, 20 years experience, 2 days experience, mind over everything. Mind over everything. Nice. Good push, good push. Reason I'm staying short is because of the 15-minute time frame. Looking for a 3 to 1 on this. Nasdaq did reject back lower. That's alright. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. It's all about making it back. That's what's up. Nice. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. This would be a place to exit. This would not be a place to enter. I'm looking to exit down here, though. I want us to sweep these lows one more time. I want us to hit this demand zone. It's my target. Bouncing back right now. Check out the 1 minute. You guys know my favorite time frame. I kid. Alright, let's see. I might add based on the 1 minute. Nice, nice, alright. Staying patient on this. I'm not adding here. Added to the ES short there. Brings my entry down a bit. Nice little pullback. Sort of basing out, finding a bottom right now on ES and NQ, and also that weighted index as well. So we really do have to be careful here. A lot of buyers trying to step in. Price is getting accepted. I do want to see if bears can take over and really push us lower again. Bit of a hanging man candle on Nvidia. There we go. Some selling on Nvidia. I like that. I'm in 4 ES shorts right now. Really staying patient because, again, buyers could step in. Buyers could hold us here. We're sort of finding a floor. Market is accepting price down here. Equities are looking strong. Yep, see that buyer's just stepping right back up. We're at an area of interest on ES. We wicked off of a demand on NQ. Would like to see ES push, even hit those new low a day would be great. Really need sellers to step up on Nvidia. If sellers could step up on Nvidia, we should have a much easier and stronger push lower on both ES and NQ. I need this as a hangman candle on Nvidia 5-minute. I need this candle to sell off, turn red. Usually we'll get a pop like we see here. Then I want the continuation down lower on Nvidia.
You know what they say about if, right?
What do
If a
they
frog
say?
had wings, it wouldn't bump its butt on the ground.
Well, hey, when we're trading, we gotta say if this, then this. We gotta be able to react. Not predict, but react. Prepare and
When I cross
react.
into hope, I get into trouble.
Yeah, no, can't trade off hope. Can't trade off hope. Can only trade off setups and plans. Definitely wish I took that ES plan this morning. Holy cow. Wow. Gotta be more disciplined. I've been lacking the discipline lately. ES is like, oh, you want new low today? That's cool. That's cool. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. 49 seconds till this 15 closes. And it's a doozy. Buyers are not going down without a fight. $20 seconds left. Nvidia still looks bullish. Apple just got some buying pressure. $15 just still looks bearish on ES though. Until we pop this last 3 seconds. Yeah, I mean, personally, we're just in chop right now. I don't think we're going to get continuation. I just don't. Yeah, buyers are going to take that. I'm out. I'm out. I'm outie. Alright, guys, today has definitely been a bumpy one. I mean, shouldn't have been. Again, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But shoulda took that ES short off that broken demand zone, was exactly in the trade setup. Missed it. That's alright. I'm gonna journal readjust. When I'm trading every day, what bothers me is when I'm trading every day and I have the right mindset to trade, I don't pull this shit where I'm just chasing it. But if I'm like, okay, I only get to trade twice this week, I sort of feel like I can't fuck up. But then you miss the first. Again, it's all mental. Everything in trading is all mental. Mentality, mentality, mentality. If you're not mentally ready to trade, don't be trading. If you're having a bad day, don't trade. If you're dealing with a lot at home, don't trade. There's so many reasons to not trade if you're not at full mental capacity. You have to be 100% all the time when trading. Because no one's in charge of your trading but you. I don't pull the trigger for you guys. You guys are in charge of taking your trades. Don't forget, guys, Apex Trader, they have the 71% off, which ends in a couple days. They also have the 3 days to pass an eval, which is pretty dope. Use code Bullish Bears to save now. Bum. Look at these bulls stepping right up in. Strong move. Look at NASDAQ running, guys. I find I'm more successful taking 8-point trades on MQ versus letting them run. Hey man, listen, if you are finding more success doing something, but the only thing keeping you back is, oh, well, other people might disagree, then it doesn't matter what other people say or think. If you're finding more success taking 8-point trades on NQ, but you're making sure you're keeping your losses really small to maximum maybe 6 points, 8 points if you have to. But if you're finding more success in consistency and you have a higher win rate, then keep doing what you're doing, man. There's no reason not to. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Wonder how CL's doing. Crude oil. Crude's been selling. Absolutely, absolutely. Time is it? Apple with some weakness. Again, today's market's been very back and forth. Nvidia with a huge spike, though. And Nvidia also gave us a nice entry off of demand, right? I mean, NASDAQ gave us a nice entry off demand, right? So it's just being patient, reading the charts, being 100%. And again, guys, I do apologize. Obviously, a lot of shit going on, so I can't be 100% because I always got to be on all the time. But once things slow down and I'm actually trading with you guys more often, it will be a lot smoother. We'll take a lot of better trades, and it's going to be fantastic. I mean, again, this trade right here on ES was a 5-1, I believe. If we kept our stop loss up here and had our take profit down here, 6-1, 6-1 risk to reward. I didn't take it for no other reason than I was just not nervous to take the trade, but I just wasn't willing enough to execute. I wasn't prepared. What's going on? I wasn't thinking clearly. When we can't think clearly, we can't trade clearly. Yeah, you see that? Sig's not in here, but Sig said the same exact thing that I said. It does not matter what other people agree with. As long as you're trading your way and you're successful with it, keep doing your thing. That's crazy. 6 to 1. We didn't hit that final target, so it probably would have ended up closing it as that 6 to 1. But still, that's crazy. I mean, you risk 500 to make 3,000 on a 6 to 1. That's what you're dealing with when you have high risk reward. You're able to really make, okay, if I hit the 6 to 1, I could go lose 2, 3 trades, not intentionally, but if it just so happens that I lose these next 2 trades, I'm still gonna be really profitable. Because that 6 to 1, you're always risking that one should always be the same risk. So if I have a 6 to 1, if I have a 4 to 1, if I have a 3 to 1, but I should always be risking $500, $1,000, so that when I take my 3 to 1s and I hit a 3 to 1, I'm making 3,000, and if I lose 2 more, I'm gonna lose 2,000, but still be up that 1,000. Or if I was 5 to 1, I made 5,000. I could go lose 2, 3 trades that are all 1 to 2, 2 to 1, stuff like that. But each risk is still only 1,000. I'm still up 2, 3,000, even though I just took those losses. We have to be disciplined. We have to be patient for those proper setups. I also didn't see this morning we had this fair value gap on the 15-minute on ES, which was right underneath where that broken demand was, which would have also extra confirmed this move. So again, it was a really great setup today on ES, like perfect to a T, really great. I did not get filled, and it was just a bit of poor execution on my part, and it's something I'm going to note, journal, fix, and make sure I do not make the same mistake twice. What time is it? I am going to be wrapping it up shortly. Apple finally with some selling pressure. As if, am I right? No. Nice. Apple probably get bought up. Buyers are not giving up today. But I still had downside targets, so part of me feels like we're going to keep pushing lower at some point. We'll see about a NASDAQ short. Because I haven't learned my lesson, right? No, I'm just kidding. Now we trade the setups. Again, I had the 3 plans. I had crude oil, which I took last night. I had ES, and I had NQ. NQ plan did not hit, no trade there. Crude oil plan started to hit last night, stopped out of it, no problem. ES plan 6 to 1 would have hit. Even if I took the other 2 and lost, I would have just needed this one setup to be profitable for today. And again, that's how we should be structuring our trade plans and our trade setups. I should say, okay, ES, if this, then this. Yes, yes, Marziti, if this, then this. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, we just gotta be prepared, have our zones, have our levels, know how we trade our zones and levels. I mean, again, I called this ES short out last night at 11:30. Here we are, hours later, and it's working. Apple selling off, it's what we're feeling right now in NASDAQ.
I mean, seriously, you got to have your rules. I
Yep.
have rules that check my physical and mental state every morning because when I violate those rules, the probability of me making a bad trade skyrockets.
That's right. That's absolutely right. 100%. And for anybody. Anybody. Like I was saying, you could have a day's experience, you could have 10 years experience. Our mental is everything when it comes to trading. Mind over everything. How's the 1 minute looking? Yeah, I don't know. Again, we had that really nice trade this morning on ES. Would have played out real nice. Did not. Win some, you lose some, name of the game. That's why we have good risks to reward and manage our trades. $15 closes in 3 minutes. Sort of considering a short on NASDAQ here, but I'm not going to. That would be a chase. Apple's just pretty weak though. Nvidia's been strong. Oh my god, dude, I swear, that icy hot, man, messed me up today. Alright, Bears. Bears gonna take it on NASDAQ now. Minute 40 left. I want to see Bears step in here. And that's because of the 15 minute. I want the 15 minute to close as a basing on ES and NQ. Not looking good though. Minute 20 left. Really need a strong push lower at the moment. Would need to close somewhere like over here, below that level on NASDAQ. $50 seconds left. There's a chance. It's slim, but there's a... Yep, nope. Nope, Bulls don't care. That's something, man. I'm still staying patient. This thing could wick around all it wants. This is the time when I wish I had bookmap on NASDAQ. I do have that YouTube video up still. Yeah, this 15 is not closing how I want it to though. $30 closes in 15 minutes though, so I mean there's still a chance. Let's see. Nice. Staying patient. Might scalp this. God, my eyes are so bad right now. I had to like rub that like that stuff into my face. I'm such a genius. What can I say? Nah, I knew it. Bulls are taking it. Bulls are taking it. I don't know. I'm staying patient. Probably gonna turn that short into a scalp, but it might be too late now. Let's see. The thing is, Apple's super weak right now, and Apple is making new low days at the moment. Thing is, Nvidia is pretty strong. Tesla's weak. Weighted index looks like it wants to go lower. Just struggling to go lower is the issue. Looking at the 30-minute, want 30 minutes to close below this trend line. But again, that's not looking good for the bears right now. Apple's pushing lower with some strength. Nvidia's trying to push higher with some strength. Tesla's trying to push lower. I think we might pop. Moving my stop down to this candle, the open of this candle right there. This thing might explode, really. A lot of volume building up. Nvidia leading the pack, as always. Looking like we want to break higher. Almost a cup and handle on the 5-minute. Like we had the cup, and now we just formed the handle. Now we might want to continue higher. I'm staying patient. I am still in shorts. Apple selling off. There we go. Nvidia with some selling pressure. Bears keep failing to hold us lower on NASDAQ. We do have weakness on Nvidia, though, so that is keeping me in these shorts. Tesla also sort of weak, but finding some support. 50 seconds left in this 5-minute. Come on, Nvidia, sell off. Let's drop back. Nvidia is back. Earlier I said it was below 850. It's back above 875. Above 876, really. So I'd like to see it back below 876. Oh, it's at that point. 875, 876 right now. If Nvidia could start pushing lower. Looking for that continuation, looking for that momentum. Amazon and Microsoft and Apple, though, did create some wicks. They do look like they have some buying pressure. Up there, the buyers again. Alright, I'm going to move my stop up. I do think we might get a spike and then a push lower. We'll see. I'm going to add there, and I'm going to throw my stop losses pretty close, right where you see it right here, this 18,225. I don't like how strong the weighted index looks, though. The buyers are finally back in. Not looking good on the bears. Probably going to stop out. Close. It was very close to my stop. NVIDIA with buying pressure. Probably going to go hit that. Let's see. Yeah, alright, stopped out of that. Again, it is what it is, right? So, some days are going to be easier than others, some days are going to be harder than others. Again, missed that perfect setup on ES this morning. Just can't let it happen again. Just had the setup, didn't take the setup. If we have the setup, the rule should be to take the setup. Again, there's just too much going on. My head's all over the place. My body feels like crap. Can't trade like that. Cannot trade like that. Alright, you guys got any questions, hit me up. Here come the bulls to continue this trend. Real good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And a fair value gap on the 5-minute on ES. But real good stuff, real good stuff. Alright, y'all got questions, hit me up. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Happy trading. Sorry again for the rough trades today. I believe I was like 0-3 today. Again, it happens, right? When I go 0-3, I'm not blowing accounts. I'm just taking losses, and I'm going to make it back in the next coming days. I'm going to make it back. If I have a nice 5-1, I'll make it back on the next one trade. That's how great it is to be able to lose 2 or 3 and make it all back in one, and then some. So again, any questions, let me know. Take care, YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace out.